Hey, old man here. So I've been asked a number of times about putting together a kind of a walk around video of the truck build. I've struggled with exactly how to put that together, so this is going to be my poor attempt at doing that. So I guess we'll just start where the rubber meets the road and work our way up from there, and I'll get you turned around here so you can see what we're doing, and we'll get this thing done. So like I said, we'll start with where the rubber meets the road, and that'll be right here. Becky's sitting on a set of Yokohama Geolanders, 265 75 16s. I've been very impressed with these tires. They've serviced me well. They're wrapped around a set of Ultra Motorsports Black Rogue 16x8 wheels. I guess next up would be armor, and Becky is protected up under with skids, custom skids from JC Customs. Pay attention to that name because you will hear it often during the build. And didn't mention it before, but we have manual locking hubs. Suspension wise, we are riding on Bilstein 5150s all the way around, and we have old man Emu leaf springs in the rear, 3-inch lift there, 2.5 in the front. Kind of evens things out pretty good. Moving back to armor, we have rock sliders here are by Trail Gear. It's the weld it yourself kit. They were assembled and installed by JC Customs. Moving around to the front bumper, it's a custom tube bumper built by JC Customs. Have the X-Bull winch. It's a 10,000 pound winch, I believe, and it is sitting in a Barnes 4-wheel drive winch plate. Rear bumper and swing out, also built by JC Customs. You'll notice here I did have a high lift jack mounted. Changing a little bit of my setup. We'll talk about that more later. Also have a jerry can holder here on the back. Yeah, JC Customs built that. And I have 5 gallons of gas and 5 gallons of water there. And I have my Trasharoo with my Trasharoo holder there, built by JC Customs, and my backup camera. And the swing out opens up. And it's got a drop down table there. Inside the cab, we have the Spot satellite communicator. We have Grog, my pet dinosaur. Garmin Nuvi. Have my iPhone. That's a bullet point mount systems there. Universal mount. I have a Samsung Galaxy Tab that I run Gaia and Torque Pro. Have the aux beam lighting controller there, and I have my Midland 575 mounted here. And as you can see, it's a manual transmission, manual four-wheel drive, manual everything, manual windows, manual door locks. She's old school in here. So I recently returned from a trip out to Arizona, so the truck is still set up as if I was traveling. And when I'm traveling, you'll notice I take out the passenger seat, and I have a milk crate there that I keep, things that I need handy. And then behind the passenger seat, you'll see I have a Alpacool 27-liter fridge. It runs off of the auxiliary battery, and we'll talk more about that in a few minutes. Headlights. I have these sweet TEQ Customs. Have the back halo and the projector bulbs. Been very, very happy with those. If there's one single upgrade to the truck that has been my favorite, it would have to be those headlights. And I have the aux beam lights there. All the lights are aux beam. And you'll see the chase lights. I built those myself. Just took some little LEDs that I had and put them into the rack. Works pretty good. I know this one probably doesn't seem like much, but I gotta say, one of my favorite mods or upgrades is I switched from the 1999 mirrors that came on here to a set of 2004 Tacoma mirrors. They bolted right up, but they're at least 1.5 times bigger mirrors. The stock mirrors that came on the truck in 1999 were tiny, and these are so much bigger. It's a really great upgrade, and it's cheap to do. You can go to one of your pick and pull places and pick up a couple of side mirrors for $25 and stick them on there. They bolt right up. So let's talk about the back of the truck, what we got going on back here. So obviously we have the soft topper bed cover, and I've loved that. No problems with it at all. No leaks in almost 2 years now. And wrapped around that is this metal cage made by Dayton Metal Fab. It's a great product. It's made to go over the soft topper, so it's a really good thing. And I have the fiery red traction boards. They've held up pretty well. Haven't really used them a lot, but yeah, I've used them more for leveling the truck than anything, but they've worked fine. Up top here I have a Plano, I think it's a 41-inch case. It's originally a gun case, but I've got my recovery gear in it, and so far no issues, no leaks. It's been up there for probably 30,000 miles or more. It's done well. Also up top, when I'm traveling, that's where I keep my spare tire. And then I have a Renogy 100-watt solar panel, and I have this El Cheapo Amazon 4.5 by 6 foot awning, and we'll get that out shortly. And then on this side, of course, gotta have a shovel. That's a very old shovel. It's not one of your fancy ones. It's one that I've had almost as long as I've had the truck, which is 24 years. And I have a 2-gallon Rotopax gas can. So that gives me a total of 7 gallons of fuel when I'm out on the road. And then I have this nice little can crusher here. Helps you keep your camp cleaned up. And gotta give a big shout out to Emma's Vinyls for the vinyl work. She did most of the vinyl work on the truck. Does a great job, great product, great service. So like I said, I just got back from Arizona, so things are kind of in disarray back here in the back, but we'll go ahead and show you what everything looks like. So of course we have Mr. Squirrel, and we have the little Becky pillow, and my bed, my sleeping bag here. We'll open things up a little more so you can see better. And there you can see it with the tailgate down. We have the mountain hatch cover on the tailgate. And this little jewel right here, little handle I got from Toyota Twins. It's a fantastic addition if you sleep in the back of your truck. And the little pretty lights I have. This is just a little cheap battery pack of lights that I got off of Amazon. I took and repurposed an old USB cord and took out the battery connections for the lights and soldered in my USB cord, and now I have it running off the auxiliary battery. You can see the auxiliary battery up there in the corner. Have a little panel there to show me the voltage, and of course I have my fan. A little junky in here right now. Like I said, I've been traveling. This is where my chair usually rides when I'm traveling. And storage space under the bed. Speaking of the bed, the little shelf up there, more JC Customs work. Up under the bed, I have a Rubbermaid tote that I use, and keep all my kitchen supplies in there. Have my stove and my frying pan, my coffee pot, all right here where they're easy to slide out, and we'll get those out in a minute. Let's go ahead and take a look under the hood now. So you'll see under the hood here, not a lot of things have been done in here. We do have the Optima red top battery here for cranking the truck, and then we have the aux beam switch assembly. And the only other thing really that's been done under here is there's my Viair compressor. I have it mounted there, and then of course have the hose that runs out and down under the bumper here. And that's really about it. Actually the only thing under the hood that's ever been changed out really is the alternator last year. Everything else is 24 years old under here pretty much. Other than just your routine maintenance stuff. So yeah, that's got that covered. So yeah, that's about everything here on the walk around. I can't think of anything that I've left out. Not a lot of fancy stuff in the build. It's all been done pretty much on the cheap. A lot of Amazon. A lot of reused stuff. So yeah, just down in the comments, let me know if you have any questions, anything that I didn't cover, or something you'd like to know a little more about. I know I'm not real good at this kind of stuff, but a lot of people have asked me about doing a walk around, so I thought I would try to put one together here. So yeah, let's say I got, I don't know if I talked about it earlier, but I do have the red top Optima up front for starting the truck, and there's the yellow top back here in the back. And I'd be remiss if I didn't show my support for Optima batteries. They showed their support for me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. I know it's probably not the best walk around video you've ever seen, but a lot of people had asked me about it, so this is what I got. Old man out.